Welcome back to Learning Oracle. We appreciate you coming to our channel, and we hope that today will be a blessing to you. We're going to do a general reading and talk about good vibrations, exaltations.
I'm feeling. Yeah. When you're on a higher vibration, you don't let negativity in, because a lot of times this time of year people are starting to get sad around the holidays because they're alone or their family's all gone or whatever. I know I suffer from
This will
it.
be our first Christmas without my daughter Faith.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she'll be celebrating in heaven.
So yeah, it might be a little emotional for you, but
I can choose.
yeah.
I can choose to be positive. She's got 3 young kids that I can be positive for. My husband, support him through his time of grief and elevating above it.
Right. Yeah. There's always what's that old saying? There's the Native American saying that there's 2 wolves that live inside of you. One is negative and one is positive, and you can choose which one you feed. So I always thought that was a good explanation. Because, and even on the holidays, Thanksgiving, people say, "Oh man, we're gonna get with family," and Uncle Joe was such a pain in the neck, and
Pull my finger.
yeah, that's just natural, isn't it?
There's one in every family.
But otherwise, I mean, they start talking politics, and you don't like their beliefs, and then things start getting out of hand. Well, just remember, you don't have to let it get out of hand. Just the person, you kind of have to take him with a grain of salt, as they say.
Yeah.
Just settle down, take deep breaths, get yourself grounded, and go, "Okay, Uncle Joe." You're just a Scrooge here. Even Scrooge was happy on Christmas then.
Yeah.
So life doesn't have to be negative all the time. And if you're around toxic people like that, it's not a good thing either. And families, I know families everything, they always say, but when there's toxic people in your family,
Sometimes you have to choose how long to be around them, or if you're even going to be around them.
yeah. I know it might, in our case, I remember we wanted to do our own thing one Thanksgiving, and it upset my husband's dad so much, and it was like, then there was a fight, an argument, and it's like, but anyway, they got over it, we got over it, we had a good time.
There's a turkey shortage this year, so there may not be turkey at Thanksgiving.
Oh no. Yeah, with all the bird flu going around. Yeah. That's okay, I don't care for turkey anyway. My kids always want ham for everything, or prime rib, but that's expensive for a bunch of people. But I hope you enjoy your upcoming holidays, and just remember to keep positive. Go in the kitchen and scream or whatever if somebody's bugging you. I know how hard it is to cook for a family, just so everybody gets in a fight and somebody leaves crying. And
Oh, I remember getting so upset one day at work. I went into the cooler and let out a big yell. And I didn't think anybody could hear me, but they actually heard me through the door.
oh yeah.
Boy, was my face red.
Yeah, that we used to work in a nursing home in the kitchen, so whenever anybody was upset, they'd go into the walk-in and close the big door and fight and scream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to go in and stop an argument. Well, actually, I didn't start it. The 2 workers went in there and were arguing, and I could hear them in my office.
Wow.
So I went in, and I was like, "Do I open that door or do I not open that door?" And I opened the door, and they said, "Shut that door." Okay. And I shut the door. We still talk about that today. That was funny. But yeah, go outside and get some fresh air or something or take a walk around the block if somebody's starting to get on your nerves at Halloween Day time. So,
Yeah.
Well, let's see what the cards have to say. Delight. Oh, I should. Which way I should show these? Delight. Wisdom. They delight at the holiday festivities, but use your wisdom. Don't get sucked into their negativity. Freedom. Take off and go for a walk. Illumination. Call God in to illuminate you and help you. Maybe it's your light that they need to see too. If you can keep your mind and not go crazy. Pleasure. I think these cards are so pretty, I don't know if you can see them. Trust. Stand still. And taking risks. So, you can always take delight in the holidays and slow down and try not to get the perfect gift for everybody or spend money you don't have. Just enjoy the people around you. Use your head. Make sure you don't feed into the anger, the fighting. I don't know if your brother comes home from college and starts picking on a fight or whatever. Just ignore him. You have the freedom of choice, I guess maybe that's it. You can either stay and fight and be negative with everybody, or you can think positive.
Choose which wolf to feed.
Yeah, illumination. Yeah, that might be what this freedom is. You have your choice of whether to stay and get negative yourself, or put your illumination out there, shine your light. And if you do all this, wisdom, you can still have a pleasurable holiday, I'm sure. Just, the older you get, I guess, the more you know that gifts and perfect wrap packages and the perfect meal. I mean, so what if you burn the buns? I've done that so many times. Or your Jell-O gets runny, whatever you're cooking. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy your family.
Well, I shouldn't admit this, but I didn't check the date on the packet of pudding mix, and it didn't set up.
Oh no, I didn't know pudding would get old like that.
Yeah, I didn't either, but it sure didn't. I measured everything, and
And
I was like, do I want to do what my great-grandmother would have done and put it on a double boiler and sit there and stir it, or do I just want to just
chuck it.
chuck it?
So what'd you do?
I'm going to chuck it. So 2 cups of milk.
Yeah. So, and trust your own intuition and instincts on how the day's going to go. I mean, if you don't particularly care for that person or your family member, maybe they'd rather be somewhere else too. You don't have to invite people that you don't want to invite to your festivities. Stand still. Oh, let's see. What would stand still? Stand still and
Count your blessings.
yeah, just be in yourself and know your truth. You know who sets you off or triggers you, I guess is what the word is.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to invite those people, whether they're family or not. And taking risks. Taking risks. Huh? Taking risks by inviting somebody you don't like.
Or just trying out a recipe. Don't do it on the day of.
Yeah.
Do it a couple days before and see if you like the recipe before you.
But taking risks is always something. I mean, it could be.
You could be inviting that neighbor over that you don't know very well.
Do something different maybe for the holiday instead of the same old thing. And
Instead of turkey and ham, you have enchiladas.
there you go. Have what everybody likes, and
Yeah.
you don't have to have turkey just because it's been the thing for the 200 years. No.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, Lisa's going to put down some blessing cards, angel cards. What have we got there? Opportunity and change. There you go, and that goes with the delight and pleasure. So just like we were saying,
Mhm.
you have an opportunity to change things up and have something good to do.
Is there just one card there or two?
To- We'll do the spiritual growth. So that comes under wisdom and trust. You know God's got your back. The angels are there. Angels are funny. They like to laugh. So if you burn your buns and you don't cry about it, they'll be there to cheer you on. And it's one of those memories that'll go on forever. And do the work. Your freedom and stand still here. Do the work. Do the work in your mind, I guess, would be the most thing. So, and guardian angel over illumination and taking risks. Yeah, shine your own light. If somebody's being negative, show them your bright light. Say, no, that's not how we do things here. And by doing that, you're taking a risk, but it'll keep you safe, sound, and hopefully mental, or what am I say?
Mentally at peace.
Yeah, so, well, this is a good reading, and this is just a general reading. It doesn't even have to be for holidays. If today or tomorrow or whenever you see this reading, just go
If
out
it
and
resonates within your being, claim it.
right. It's a good thing to remember all the time. You don't have to be around negative, toxic people, even like at work. If somebody is always on your case about something and you know you're in the right, it might be time to find a different job or something. So, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. And hope you
Don't
enjoyed
forget to
this.
subscribe, it's free.
One of life's little pleasures. Thank you so
Thanks
much. Bye-bye.
Bye.